Remember the series, What to Shoot When for Stock Photography? Well, it just got an upgrade. Welcome to the very first photography competition of the channel. This is awesome. Thank you, Newer, so much for sponsoring this video, for giving me the prizes for this competition. The way this is gonna work is the very first Sunday of every month, I'm gonna give you a concept, an idea, or a subject. And you have 1 week to make photos and upload them to the link that's here in the video description. Then we start voting, and you can vote for as many photos as you want, but only 1 vote per photo. That way we keep it fair. Now, in all of these videos, the first Sunday of every month, I'm gonna give you some ideas. I'm gonna select a subject and give you some ideas and what we expect. So, let's get started with this one. Welcome to the channel. My name is Charles Wollertz. This is Wollertz Photography, and here we explore all things photography, usually with a little bit of stock photography in mind, because I think it's a great way to learn and practice. The idea behind this contest is to get you guys to make more photos, to take 20, 40, 60, 80 photos of the same concept that I'm gonna give you every month, and send me the best one for this competition. Submit the best one. What do you do with all the other ones? Upload them for stock. Now, every time I do a contest or a giveaway on YouTube, there's a lot of rules we have to follow because I don't want my channel to be canceled. So I'm gonna leave those for the end of the video. In the meantime, let's talk about the prizes. Let me get my game show voice on. The Newer Q200 200 watt 2.4G. This is a beautiful strobe designed to improve the quality of your images. We also have the HB80C RGB LED video light. That's a lot of letters. How about the LT38 61-inch tripod? Beautiful carbon fiber, lightweight, yet sturdy, designed to help you stabilize those shots in a light and compact way. We also have the Newer PL60C panel RGB light. Beautiful light for video and photography. Next, we have the Newer Z2 speed light, a small, powerful light designed to improve the quality of your images. We also have the F700 LCD field monitor. Touchscreens, HDMI, so much information packed into the 7-inch screen is gonna make shooting a lot easier. One person is gonna be a winner every month, and these are the prices for the first 6 months. The theme is gonna be selected every month based on something I think has sales potential, based on my photography calendar that you can download for free at wollertzphotography.com. All right, so for January, I chose National Grilled Cheese Month. Now, remember, I was born and raised in Costa Rica. I did not know what a grilled cheese was until I was 16 years old and I moved to the US. I had no idea what that was. In Costa Rica, we were doing fried cheese on tortillas, some white cheese. We don't even know what kind of cheese it is. It's just white cheese on a tortilla and you fry that up. That works too. Go the Greek style. Fry up some halloumi cheese, put some Grand Marnier in there, put it on some pita bread. Amazing. That qualifies as a grilled cheese. Or go French with the bechamel sauce. I have to learn how to pronounce that. I made that myself as well. A croque madame. Beautiful sandwich, delicious. I got some great images, and I think those are gonna sell as well. You can also do a traditional American grilled cheese. I use Colby Jack cheese because I like that better on sourdough bread. Whatever you can shoot that has melted cheese on a sandwich or a pita or tortilla, whatever you can do, qualifies as a grilled cheese sandwich. Show me what you can do from whatever part of the world you're watching, and let's see who wins this competition. That is the theme. I'm gonna show you some examples to give you an idea, because like I said, I had no idea how to make a grilled cheese when I was in Costa Rica. Maybe that will help a lot of people from around the world get a few different ideas. I thought about being specific with the ingredients, but that would be cheating because there's a lot of people from other parts of the world where you can't get the same ingredients, so I would be benefiting somebody over the other. Instead, let's open it up. Show me what you can do with the ingredients you have to resemble a grilled cheese sandwich. Ooh, before we get into the examples, we're gonna have to decide which gift from this month is gonna go into to the winner. So let's do that now. That way you know what you're playing for. Okay, there's all the prizes. Oh, it's getting long again. All right, here's all the prizes. No, I've looked. All right, so here it is. Here it is, aquí está. Somebody's gonna be winning a brand new speed light. All right, now let me show you some of the features of the Z2. First of all, it comes in a little pouch. That's awesome. The little packaging is everything. It also has an enhanced UI and instant TTL to manual mode. Now, what is UI, you ask? It's user interface. I Googled it so you don't have to, and that's this big screen. Look at that. Look at how easy it is. You switch it here from manual to TTL. TTL is through the lens, which means it's reading through the camera and giving you the settings. And then the user interface allows you to over or underexpose. Super easy. I mean, it's very user-friendly, very powerful output, and 2 modeling lights, which also you can turn on and off here. To power up to 10 times, then we can switch it, and now the modeling lights, it's up here. This one in the bottom is a little brighter, but when you move the head, it doesn't show you there. So they thought of everything and put one on the head, and now you can aim and see where your shadows are gonna be. It also has the built-in 2.4G wireless Q system from Neewer. So the Q triggers can flash this wirelessly. Because of the 7.4 volt lithium ion battery, that's a mouthful, it has a very high capacity and recycle speed. Okay, that's enough. You get the point. Other flashes, you have to wait. You take a photo, you have to wait and wait and wait. With this thing, as far as you can push the trigger, you're taking photos. And you see the round head here? It has a magnetic receiver for a ton of attachments. Tons of modifiers, so you can really get the most out of your flash. Now, let's go back to the video and show you how to use something like this. I brought props, and we're gonna show a quick photo shoot here. I already cooked the grilled cheese. I'm just gonna warm it up. I got more cheese. I got potatoes. Ooh, chives. Let me get some chives here. I'll cut them up. Maybe 250, 15 minutes. Let's give it some time and see what happens. I also got some ham, some tomatoes because they look good, and some pickles because why not? Pickles, grilled cheese, potato chips. Now, my trick with stock photography is simple. I try to maximize and make as many photos as I can from one specific subject. So let's see, we got a grilled cheese. I'm gonna use this as a plate, as a serving platter. I could put potato chips in the sandwich. Cut the sandwich in half and potato chips, that's 2 photos. Top down, that's 4 photos, whole or cut. If I change the angle from the other side, now I got 8 photos from one item. Just by cutting it, you just double the amount of photos. I have different plates. So if I use 3 plates, we just got 8 photos. That's 8 times 3, whatever that is. So you can see how easy it is to maximize your photos. We always start here, and when we finish, when you think you're done, you're literally just getting started. That's the trick to photography. When you think you're done, you literally just got started. Trying to get the chives. I forgot I had chives. Now you might be wondering why I'm using, do this. Now you might be wondering why I'm cutting up chives. Why something green with the grilled cheese? And that's because I'm planning on using the tomatoes as a garnish. Tomatoes, grilled cheese, that usually goes together. So I'm gonna set a little bit of tomatoes on the side and get some garnish with the green chives. There's a secret, there's a method to my madness here. If you didn't know, I have a complete photography course available here on YouTube. One of the lessons is in composition and how opposite colors tie the image together. Opposite colors on the color wheel. So red tomatoes with green, they're opposite, it's gonna tie the composition together. Also warm and cold. You see that in movies all the time. They have a blue moon, the blue light from the moon, a cool light, and then there's a fire with a warm orange light. The grilled cheese has an orange tint. So you put a bluish background, that's gonna tie that composition together. But anyway, those are just a couple of tips. You can learn a lot more by becoming a member and watching all those 50 lessons on photography. Let's see if this is ready. Ooh, it's getting there. I just wanted to show you what the setup is. So let me get a shot here. Let's see what that looks like. Literally just testing light, that's ETTL. That's the automatic flash setting, and it does a beautiful job. You can see that this light here is blocked. The sandwich is not getting much light. So all the light that's gonna be here, it's the light from the flash, from the speed light. If I shoot directly to the sandwich, like this, it looks fine, but there's a shadow from the bread on the potato chips. So what I like to do is to bounce the flash off a wall. The walls here are yellow. They're just wood. And by the way, the fog, I was trying to film the lights and show you the different colors, but now it's kind of in the way. It doesn't show that bad in the photo. It actually looks good, so I'm gonna leave it. But the flash, I'm gonna bounce off those cards. The flash is set to ETTL, which is the automatic feature, and it's reading the measurements for here. Since it's gonna bounce and come back, I'm gonna go one stop more. This flash is very intuitive and easy to change. So let's see how. Wow, that's great. That's I want to get low so the sandwich looks bigger, and I want to get this out of the way because that's in the frame. I'm gonna go up to F8 because I like that for food. And the flash is a high-speed sync, but I'm not gonna use that. I'm just gonna use the flash. Wow, that is beautiful. This thing is awesome. Wow, cool. Okay, I think you get the idea. It's not that complicated. We just need good photos of a grilled cheese. I just did about 50 that I have ready to upload. So this is how I like to do stock. Just keep making more. Where you think you started, keep going, and sales will start soon. Just keep producing more. Now let's get into those rules that I mentioned before, because again, I don't want to get canceled here. The first thing I have to say is that YouTube has nothing to do with this contest. This is just a platform I'm using to reach everybody. That YouTube has nothing to do with it, and they're not liable in any way. You will find official rules at wollertzphotography.com. I'm gonna put a link there on the front page or on the top of the page. You'll see the contest rules and you'll have all the information there. I am gonna need your email when you submit the photo, and this is another link I'm gonna include in the video description, as well as wollertzphotography.com, where you can upload your images and we can vote. I'm only accepting one photo per person, so make sure it's the best one you got. And then the votes, again, you can vote for as many photos as you want, but you can only vote for the same one once. One thing I want to do with this contest is to reach as many people as possible, so I'm only gonna accept one winner in a 12-month period. There's some really, really good photographers out there, and there's other ones like me that are still learning. So we want to make this accessible for everybody. If you're really good, I don't want you to take all 12 prizes. I want people to come in and learn and grow and evolve as a photographer. That's the whole point of this contest. Newer is the one sponsoring the video. They're the ones giving us all of this equipment. They're the ones that are going to ship you the gear directly. Shipping might be limited to certain locations. There's lots of things involved when it comes to shipping. Newer has a list of places where they can and cannot ship. So I'm going to include that in the contest rules and information page. All the links are going to be here in the video description. If you have any questions, please let me know and I'll do my best to answer, whether via the comments, preferably via email, and may the odds ever be in your favor. Is that how she said it? I can't remember. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Best of luck to everyone, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.